Alright, starting in. Hana, do, set. Konnichiwa, what's going on, everybody? My name is Jomel Sakaro,
My name's Jarron Gaddis.
and we are the Wannabe Boo podcast, bringing the latest and greatest game anime news, reviews, and waifus for life. Welcome to episode 90, right? Because,
Is it?
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I remember we
90.
we
10
fucked that
weeks
up last
until
week.
fucking... Yeah. 10 weeks until fucking that big 100.
Centennial. I know. Oh, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do for Centennial? I mean, granted, it'll probably be the same thing. Because
I have no idea.
what's 10 weeks? What's 10 weeks from this week? 1, 2,
We'll watch
3, 4,
all
5,
900
6,
episodes of One Piece.
7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my God! You know what? Do you know when that the Centennial episode's gonna be?
When?
That Monday, right before New Year's Eve. So it's like it's literally gonna be like it's going into the new year. That episode.
Ooh.
Ooh, Umu. I think we should do something. We should do something. I don't know, New Year like celebratory because we're
Yeah,
celebrating.
we'll watch all of One Piece.
Is that mathematically possible? If we started today?
Let's see. There's 900 episodes. 907 episodes right now.
Okay.
Right.
Right.
All right. Let me pull out the old calculator.
Uh huh.
So 907. If we don't watch the opening,
Yeah. So it's like
it's
what, 20
about
minutes? Right.
20 minutes. And if we divide that, so that's 18,140 hours.
So how does that
I think.
translate in days?
Wait, no, that's not.
No, that's
So what did
minutes.
I-
That's minutes.
Minutes. Is it minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because he
'cause
divided
times
it.
the 20
Yeah, times
and
20.
multiplied it by the amount. Yeah, so that's that many minutes. Divided by 60, that's 302 hours.
Why 60? Oh, for the hour. Okay.
Yeah.
For 1 hour.
Divide that by 24. 12 days.
Straight.
12 and a half days.
Well,
Yep.
again, that's considering if we do it 24 hours straight. That means three.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
that means
so,
you can fit in. You can generally fit in what, 3 episodes per hour. If my math is not off, yeah, generally, if you wanna,
Yeah, just about.
it's a
So
lot
if
of
we
One
go
Piece.
back, 907 times the 20, that's the minutes. Divide that by the hour. That's 302 hours. Now, if you're watching it, let's say you're doing it 12 hours a day.
Okay, a 12-hour watch session.
So you would divide the hours into 12, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So it would take 25 days.
So pretty much like a 1 month, relatively about a month of 12-hour sessions.
Yes. A month
That's-
of 12-hour sessions of watching One Piece to finish it all.
That's a lot of One Piece. I don't know if I have enough gum to go through all that.
Look, you'll get enough gum, especially by the wherever that fucking halfway mark is.
Oh
When
my
they do
God.
the time skip and shit gets crazy.
Oh yeah. Well, we have to get to the time skip first. Whatever absurd episode number that is.
Fucking no. And then there's this big slog of shit when they go to the fucking Alabaster Kingdom, which is like, ugh, why am I watching this? Honestly, the first like half of it, before like introducing all the characters, yeah, no, it's just up to Alabaster, skip over that whole thing, and then go after that. That's when everything cool happens. I just did not like that arc.
Mm.
It was so boring.
Well,
Granted, I didn't watch it all, but
that's okay. But you know what's not boring, Jarron?
what? It's not boring.
The Wannabe Boo podcast. And if you wanted to make sure and what is it? If you wanted to binge listen to all of our shit, where can they do that, Jarron?
You can. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, a little tired. Didn't get much sleep.
Do we ever get any sleep at all nowadays, Jarron?
Do we ever get sleep? Is there sleep?
Sometimes people won't tell you. Sometimes when you tell people you're okay, you're not really okay.
You just
Insert
have to lie and say that you're not really okay. You say you're okay, but you're really not. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to be depressed with us, you can find us on Facebook or Twitter. Just search WANNABEABOO. And if you want to listen to us, you can find us on YouTube, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher app, Listen Notes, Podcast Freaks,
Addict.
Podcast Addict. Um, where else? Anywhere else has our RSS feed or picked up a app. Any major podcasting app. There you go. I'm pretty
There
sure
we
we're
go.
there because they just kind of come in and suck everything up. As I found out, you don't really have to apply; they just take you.
Yeah, pretty much. Like that's sort of like the cool thing about having a. As long as you have a live RSS feed, it kind of just spits itself everywhere, and it just it just shits everywhere.
Right.
So only certain places you get apply to, like Apple Podcasts and iHeartRadio.com, I think.
Mm.
Yeah, that's where you gotta like, apply certain ones. Like we're not on Spotify, unfortunately. We gotta apply for that, but I don't know how to. Oh no, I do know how to do it, but we don't have the means to do it because we're not doing this through what's his face SoundCloud.
Right.
So that's why. So, but then again, who listens to podcasts on SoundCloud?
Actually, quite a lot of people. That's
Really?
apparently the one of the biggest place for podcasts.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
I couldn't figure. All right. Well, a couple of announcements first. By the way, I completely forgot that we didn't cover this.
What?
But as of was it October 12th was the recent death anniversary of one of the most beloved members of our community,
Mm-hmm.
Grape Kun.
Ah,
Uh,
yes, we didn't cover that. Yes,
yeah. I mean,
of course. Right.
I actually posted the anniversary the day after on the Facebook page, but I just want to give my heartfelt condolence to, well, he didn't really have much family, so I just want to give my heart out to the
He
wonderful life of
might
Grape
have.
Kun.
Don't assume.
All he had
Grape
was,
Coons.
well, I mean, maybe he had friends and stuff like that, but he was
Well, he
he
probably had kids with
maybe in the
uh
afterlife.
yeah.
But yeah, October 12th, 2019 was the second year. It's been 2 years since then when Grape Coon unfortunately passed away. Um, and for those of you who don't know anything about Grape Coon, Jarron, do you want to indulge any
Grape.
new people into the
Well,
story?
so if you don't know who Grape Coon is, Grape Coon was a pioneer of our time, of his species. In
Mm-hmm.
fact, he bridged the gap between humans, anime, and penguins. Grape Coon was a
I'm
penguin
sorry.
in some zoo. I don't remember. It was important.
Yeah,
Uh,
it wasn't a Japanese zoo.
it was a Japanese zoo. And Kimono no Friends did a event with that zoo. They put one of the penguin idols in the penguin enclosure, and Grape Coon fell in love. Every day he would stop and stare at it for like hours.
And just hang out with her. And it was also unhealthy because like he would go what's it hours without even eating because he just wanted to stay next to the cutout, like the 2D cutout of her, right?
Right. He decided upon first look that it was no waifu, no lifu. So he stayed with her
Mm-hmm. Like
as long as possible.
if that's not dedication to your waifu, I don't know what is. Like Grape Kun is like what waifu goals right there.
Oh yeah, easily, easily.
And
Even the voice actor for that character even came and held him.
and like I don't know if he knew who that was, but he was from just the pictures itself. He looked ecstatic to just
Yeah.
be held
As
by her.
ecstatic as a penguin can look from a picture. I
That's
don't know
true.
what their emotional range is, but
Yeah, that's true.
we knew without a doubt that he loved his waifu,
Mm-hmm.
and we're proud. We're proud as a community
And even now,
because an animal fell in love with an anime girl.
see, because our what is it? Our community can expand the realm of humanity, essentially. So, and like another cool thing about this whole story is that even the creator recognized it, and like upon Grape Coon's death, the official artist actually, mocked up like a drawing of Grape-kun and the character together in like a new, in like a new image of them together, and
Mm-hmm.
that image today is that image today replaced the one image of the Penguin Idol, so it's them two together. So it's kind of like, he finally got his wish after he passed. He got to be he
Yes.
got to be together with his waifu
Yeah, he's immortalized within that zoo.
and immortalized within our hearts. So this is, I don't have a glass of wine, but I'll just pop my little thermos, and this is for you, Grape-kun.
Yeah, you pour that on your carpet there, boy.
Mm. You should know I just drank it.
Okay, fair enough.
And one more thing too. It's also, it's probably not as important, but it's also the 7th anniversary when I first met my waifu, Masho Shina, from Sakura So no Pet Nakanojo. Yeah, 2012, around the fall season, when that season came out, and I knew that was my waifu from the get go. So I just had to share that with you guys.
All right.
It's been 7 years strong, and I can't be happier.
I'd like to know when my anniversary is for my waifu. However, I've seen that show so many damn times. I honestly don't remember when the first time was.
Really?
Yeah,
Like, you can't. Well, maybe high school, or was it way
Jomel.
before? No.
Understand how many times I've watched it?
Right, but I feel like the
Seven
first time.
times.
I feel like the first time it still would have you would have been able to remember. You would have been able to remember the first time.
I don't know. It's
You know,
all like a blur.
it's all just a giant emotional blur for you.
It's all an emotional blur.
Well, what's more important is that you two are together and you've loved her as much as anyone else, or more
Right.
than anyone else, I guess, in our regards
And
as being otakus.
and I will say, I still have not chosen a new anime waifu.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I haven't chosen a new video game waifu. The hentai waifu is
Oh, it's teetering.
it's teetering. It always teeters because
That's true, but I don't know.
But
Hentai can be kind of hard sometimes.
yeah. Oh, they make me. Anyway.
Oh shit! I did not. That was not intentional.
That was it. Sorry, that was a very automatic response to that.
Oh god. But yeah. I just want to congratulate myself to a happy 7 years. I am, as I'm saying this, I'm just happily looking at a signed card of Mashiro in my hands, like the fucking degenerate I am. I can never get enough of her blonde hair, orange eyes.
Get 'em.
Yeah. All right. Moving on from the lovey-dovey and the anniversaries and stuff. Trying to remember if there's something else of importance. No? I don't think so.
What's today? The 21st of October. Hey, in two more. What is it? 3 more days. You guys can get spooky. It's on the 24th, right?
What is? What
Is
is?
that isn't that when Halloween is?
You're joking, right?
Oh, did it pass? Was it? Yeah, was it Saturday?
No. Do you honestly don't know when Halloween is?
No,
Wait, you don't?
no,
No, you're gonna be fucking with me.
no. I'm serious, Jamal. I haven't celebrated Halloween since I was in at
Really?
Eastern.
Are you fucking serious? You don't know when
It's
Halloween is?
yeah.
Oh
In
shit!
fact, I barely celebrated it then because I don't fucking
Really? Oh, that's sort
yeah.
of I'm not insulting. I'm just genuinely surprised about that. That's weird. No. Halloween has always been the last day of October, which is the 31st.
Ah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, that's why I feel like you're confusing it with like Thanksgiving, which is like,
I think I am confusing it with Thanksgiving. Thank you.
because I know Thanksgiving is that weird third, or like it's either third week or last week of like the month of November sometimes, but I think it's always the same day. I think. Well, actually, I don't even know. I don't even fucking know how Thanksgiving. Yeah, I think it's usually on the same day, but yeah. No, yeah, it's on the 31st. So we have 10 no, 10 days until Halloween, till Spook Day.
Mm-hmm.
Until then, make sure to hang up your Christmas lights because every fucking store is already starting to light up every aisle
Yeah,
with
Staples has, and it fucking bugged me.
Oh my god. Um, I lost my train of thought just now.
Christmas is bad until it's Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah. So
It's
episode
really,
three.
I mean, it's really sad to say. Like it's literally, yeah. We hate Christmas until it's Christmas time.
Yeah, because it's like there's no point in celebrating until it's of the season.
Right.
You know, it's kind of like no one cares about the elect. No one cares about politics until it's election, unless until it's election
No,
year.
that's an ongoing.
Well, I guess depending who the person is. If
I
you're an
mean, you could say
average
that beforehand. If you said
before
that
an
three
election,
presidents ago, I'm like, yeah, yeah, of
oh,
course.
I don't know. I
But
think this
now
one.
it's like,
Well, now this is more high. It's more. It's louder than it is nowadays just because of social media.
well, yeah, that too.
Again, because I don't think no one. I don't think anyone liked any of our presidents in the years past. Maybe except like the first.
I would say no. People, of course, people didn't like George. George was an ass.
Well, yeah, the entirety of Britain. Yes, I don't. I think the entirety
I
of
don't.
Britain didn't like George, and I think
Right.
that's established.
Right. Exactly. And definitely not the Native Americans.
Nah.
Well, they didn't like anybody other than themselves because
Well, no,
the
they even hated each
pillaging
other.
and the
Some.
rape and stuff like that.
That's
Well,
true.
they
Well,
hated each other, but they didn't like fucking mass genocide. Well, I mean, I don't know.
well,
There were
I,
clan wipes. I don't know.
you know what?
Anyway,
Humans are shit.
not everyone liked all the fucking
We're all terrible people.
presidents.
We are all
Exactly.
terrible. We're terrible as a species. We just
There you go.
destroy everything, and it's time to move into the virtual world and just become. Was it become part of the Matrix? I'll have my waifu. You have your waifu, and there you go.
There you go. So yeah, just dive in. Speaking of diving in, to this season,
Seamless transition.
seamless,
You want to talk about episode
smooth.
3?
My brain's turned off. Yes, let's turn about episode 3.
I'm talking about episode 3 of Oresuki.
Oh, we're talking about episode 3 of everything. If
Yeah, I
it
know,
has
but
an
like,
episode 3, right?
but first,
I mean, of course we gotta talk about that fucking best girl.
yes.
I've never seen someone rocket themselves in the best girl status so fast. Like honestly, so is Orisuke gonna be that anime that we're talking about, similar to Frank's,
I don't know.
or are we just
Actually,
spoiling
honestly.
every episode?
Uh, mm, the only reason why I was excited for the first 3 episodes is because this first arc was just that chaotic, and I don't
But
know.
why wouldn't they carry that chaos for the rest of it?
Well, they do, but it's not as like shitty as the first arc, in terms of like
I don't know.
impact towards our incel Chan or incel Kun.
I mean, I guess, because I mean, there's only so much that can happen now that everyone's grievances are in the air,
Yeah, that's
or
true.
so far. I mean,
So,
yeah, we get new characters, but
John, I want to know your initial thoughts about the entire transition in that whole episode.
like,
I told you it did get worse for him. So
yeah, not really. I mean, it was expected. Like, it wasn't like bad, bad. Like, oh my god, this is the absolute worst thing ever.
no, but everything he. Oh, see, I don't know how many years he's been in high school, but point is, entire social status kind of went down the drain.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but you knew that was gonna happen. I mean, I guess you didn't. It would be hard to expect that. That they would spread everything, but well,
Mm-hmm.
I guess they didn't. Some girl saw them in the library,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, yeah, it sucked. Everyone didn't like him. He was being bullied. I mean, again, he kind of deserved it, but then at the same time, as it's revealed later on, he really didn't.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause he's as shit as he thinks he is. He's actually a really good person. as shit as they tried to make us think he was.
Yeah, exactly.
So, main character is fully back on my good side. He's still kind of an incel, but he's not like the worst.
Yeah, he's more true to himself nowadays.
Right.
And there's only sort of a one problem that I have with it right now. And this is
Mm-hmm.
also this is the same thing that happened in the manga as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird how they kind of just forgave each other really fast.
Yeah, that. Yeah, that's a good point. Like that was some shit that's
Like
like
that was some premeditated shit that Sun had went through,
like
and
he's a
then
bad person. Like there's no forgiving him. Like he's legit. It's especially since he's like all right, it's like oh like yeah, I wanted to get back at him because he beat me. I'm like all right, sure, you're getting kind of you're a little toxic, you're shitty, but we can deal with it. And then he goes like, well, no one comes to this library, right? So that means I could do anything I want. And I'm like, whoa.
yeah, that's the one thing too. They just kind of he Sun insinuated a rape, but they kind of just blew over it like it
Right,
was
they just
nothing.
blew over. I'm like, hold on now. Like, we
It
can't
was
just ignore that.
like he could have at least gotten a punch out of him, a payback punch.
Right? He didn't get shit. I'm gonna grab him by his car. Like, like, come on now. That was some bullshit.
Like even when I was reading in the manga, I was like, did they just forgive each other? Like just like
There's
like
there's
that?
no reason that like they should have forgiven each other. Or I don't give a shit about Sun, but like there's no reason at all that Homeboy should have been forgiven. That's some bullshit.
Like yeah, that's true. Because he was like, you know what? As long as you get it, that's okay. Like that's it. You're not gonna. I don't know.
I don't- I so that's gonna bug me, but you know what that happens in oh no that doesn't.
No, it
I mean okay,
doesn't.
it doesn't happen. Plot holes happen. Plot holes happen.
But that's like
That
that's not even a plot hole. That's just kind of like yeah, happened. It did. So it happened. We can all forgive
well
each other,
no
right? Pat in the
no
back.
no no
Let's
no
go
yeah
back to our
yeah yeah
normal
it did
lives.
it happened don't you love your mother even if she has the whatever attack.
Oh yeah, Pochi.
Yeah,
Mm,
Pochi, he fucking was like, yeah, I want you to fucking jerk me off of this bed. I mean, he didn't literally say that, but that's basically what he meant. And then,
exactly.
like, everyone knew what he meant except Mamako. And maybe she knew, but she played it off. Like,
No, no, she definitely
bullshit.
knew. She definitely knew what was going on, but she
Like,
ain't a mama
that.
for no reason. I'm just saying.
Exactly. Like, come on now. They just blew that over. Like, oh yeah, it's cute. She tucked him into bed. Like, no, he was fucking asking for her. Like, come on now.
Oh my god. He wanted his doorknob polished. Like that was pretty obvious. And
Man.
in this case, Sun was very like, you know what? We both know no one comes in the library, so even if I
Exactly. He
even if I
straight
did
up.
even if I did something, no one would hear you. Like he just
It's
straight
like,
up just admitted to like committing a fucking sexual crime. And then homeboy comes
no
up like, "No, you don't." And then I'm up just yell at you. And then he's like, "Oh no, I'm sorry, man. You
like,
know what? I you're right. I lost to you, but it's okay. My honor, by my own honor, I'll. I didn't realize that you were such a good friend." And homeboy's like, "Yeah, I thought so. Give me a
and
bro
then he
fist."
still, I mean, yeah, and I mean, I guess later on he was like, yeah, I told everyone that wasn't true. Sure, but
hmm
like, come on now, there's no being friends after that. That is
I'll,
fundamentally impossible.
and I'm telling you right now too. That's they like as far as the rest of the series go. It's sort of like how the relationship is now. They're like, "Yeah, we're cool now. I'm gonna just like hang out with you for a bit now, cause I get you now. So I feel like we're closer.
Oh,
You
I
know,
feel so gross. Like this guy is like fine with raping somebody. Like, come on now.
like
Or I don't know. Like, that's weird.
yeah.
I'm
I just
not
have
a
to comment
fan.
on that one thing, just because after that happened, Like I thought they were gonna do something in the anime differently, but when they did exactly what happened in the manga, I'm like, are we just gonna ignore that? And they fucking ignored it. Yeah, all right, sure. We'll just keep going and pretend like no one was trying to do something or attempt to do anything to somebody else.
You know what
Sure.
I'm surprised about?
What?
No, that should have drummed up a fucking controversy.
Oh, well, I guess so. Yeah, but
I'm surprised it didn't.
yeah, that's true. Maybe you might later on, because like this is like one of them low key series that no one really knows about.
Yeah, fair.
So, like again, the only reason why I know about it because I read the manga prior. So, unless you read the manga, you have no idea what this series is, unless you know come into it randomly without knowing
Mm-hmm.
anything. And just by visually, it looks like a what is it? Kind of happy-go-lucky, kind of like school romance kind of series
All right.
on the outside, and that's if you don't like ignore the meme, and that's if you ignore all the memes that came out of it after what episode 1 or something.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't know. Maybe we're the weird ones, John. Maybe we just have to like
You're
forgive.
right. Maybe we're the weird ones that aren't fucking. You're right.
Like maybe homeboy is a point. Yeah, you know what? He learned his lesson. He admitted that he was wrong,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yep. You're right.
he's
Mm-hmm.
done trampling on the feelings of people that cares about him deeply.
Right. He's done threatening people with rape. Yeah.
That's okay because Pansy's always best girl in this series. That's
Oh
okay.
yeah. No. So like not even the fact that she's fucking stacked and actually pretty.
Mhm.
I mean, I guess we kind of got that from the way she smiles. I loved it. But
Mhm.
like, not even the fact that she's stacked, which is the main point. It's the fact that she went out. Like, she might be a weird fucking stalker, like potty mouth essentially,
Mhm.
but she's still fucking cool. Like, she's super cool. Like, I understand our main character's like, yeah, I don't fucking like you because you're fucking stalking me. You're weird. Even though now I'm physically attracted to you, it's like I still I still have to deny this just on principle. I can't date
Right.
my stalker, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll give in, of course. That's how these things are gonna go. But
Usually, yeah. But the only thing,
if he doesn't, he's stupid.
well,
Just saying.
it's probably gonna be one of those like, we're never gonna see it, but it's gonna be implied in like a later time skip bonus chapter or something in like a manga.
Yeah.
Kind of like how they did with Takagi-san. Like you never really get to see that develop until like you read like that time skip manga.
And honestly, I feel like that's such a fucking disappointment. Like, there's so much story in a relationship than just building up to one. I mean, I get it, the whole, like, yo, you achieved your dream, you dated your crush, yay, story ends because they're happily ever after. I'm like, yeah, that's great. Like, what about after ever after? You know,
Yeah. Now anime
that's
does
that good
that.
shit. I know, and it's sad, but every anime that does are so fucking good. Like, look at fucking Toradora.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
I mean, it might have happened. They might have like officially gotten together. Spoiler alert! In the last like, what was it? Last 5 or so episodes
Mhm.
when they were officially together, and then. But I feel like the most powerful points of that show was that time.
Like the developments afterwards.
Yeah, like I loved it. Fucking what was it? Uh, there's another show. Please Teacher is one of my favorite romance
Oh
animes,
yeah.
even though it's so like I like that's one of those shows where it's like, oh, this is super cringy, blah, whatever. I'm like, I don't fucking care. Like they literally became a couple 3 episodes in, and they had to deal with that, and I loved it.
Mhm. I mean, look at School Days.
Ah,
You see,
yeah.
3 episodes in, he's already got the girl.
School Days isn't a real anime. It's just a
Uh,
bad fever dream that I had that I told you about.
all right. Well, how about Clan is also another good one.
Yeah, because
literally that's a you get two different lives in like the whole series.
exactly, and they got together like what was it like 3/4 into the first season?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. I loved it so much.
Now the only sad part is, um, we don't get a lot of development between Homeboy and Pansy from here on out.
No.
Like it's more so about the hijinks that happened after all this
Oh
after this
fucking
arc.
God. I
So
literally don't give a shit about anyone else now. Like
I,
we've
I mean, it still centers around Homeboy, but
I
that's
mean,
about it.
sure, but like I don't care anymore. Like they literally resolved the point to me caring. And now I just care about Pansy and him. Cause like, oh, Son still got a bone to pick. I'm like, all right, sure, whatever, who cares? Maybe, childhood friend Chan and
Cosmos.
Cosmo are like, we got our plans for the future of humanity, says this. I'm like, I don't fucking care. You are literally so insignificant to what's going on with Pansy right now. Like, his little sister shows up and she wants to fucking fuck him in the ass. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't, or whoever this other girl, two other girls are. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
their issues are insignificant now,
I mean,
and that's a problem.
because I mean, we're gonna see Pansy more often now, but there's not a lot of development between the two of them.
And like I said, that's a problem.
So
Like I imagine at some point in time she's gonna get like bullied or something. But like,
I don't know. You can't bully Pansy. She's probably 10 steps ahead of you. But by the time you start thinking about bullying her,
no, I mean everyone that's a social out because she's still a social outcast, even if she makes herself the one. So I don't know. She's probably able to deal with people when she's ready for it, but when she's not,
no, I don't know. I can only assume that she's prepared for everything. Not trying to say like there hasn't been anything like that in the manga.
mm-hmm.
So yeah. But yeah, so generally, what we like doing with these 3 episodes is, do we generally have a 3 episode test for a lot of anime, and whether you guys reckon that's, what is it, justifiable or not. Well, I don't know how to. I don't really know. No, I don't know where I'm going with this.
Well, so
Um,
you're saying that like, is it fair to say
yeah,
that
to drop a series after 3 episodes.
right?
Because I'm still harking back to that one comment we got, some episodes back, saying that we don't have a right to an opinion if we're only watching the first 3 episodes.
But I'm like, by the third episode, you should be getting into the plot, and if that's not interesting, what's the point of continuing?
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like drag. I rather give it a fair shot in the beginning rather than drag my ass throughout the whole series and not care. Because I mean, generally that's disrespectful to the series, and also
Right,
disrespectful to my own ethics. So like, this show's not for me. I gave it 3 episodes. Maybe it's for someone else. That's a fair assessment. You know what I mean? It's not like I have to like watch the entirety of The Lord of the Rings to enjoy it, to have a qualifying say or something. If I like one, I'll continue to keep going. Maybe that's a
right.
bad analogy.
I don't know. It's just,
Point is, we do work 3 episodes because generally it takes about 3 episodes to introduce all the characters, introduce a conflict, and
right,
then proceed to solve that conflict. Now
right,
whether that you know whether that 3rd episode convinces us to keep going, then we keep going. If not, then we just drop it from there. Because lack of interest. Why bother trying to watch something there's no interest? That's not fair to, I guess, to us in a sense.
right,
Um, and and also in some relativeness to fairness. I mean, most our comments mostly will come from the first 3 episodes. We're not trying to like. Well, I don't know. For me, I don't. I try not to paint the entire show based off of that, but it's more so like an impression. Like,
right,
well, the first 3 episodes didn't do for me, so I'm just gonna drop the series. But if you guys like it, go on ahead. We're not trying to tell you guys not to watch anything that we don't like. We're just saying that, oh, we didn't. It just didn't do do it for us in the first 3 episodes.
Right.
So it's kind of like eating food. If it doesn't taste good the first couple of bites, I don't think I want to keep going, in a sense. I
Right.
think,
Yeah. That's actually that's a
yeah,
perfect analogy.
exactly. There we go. So just to let you, just to remind you guys on how we do our ratings in a sense in terms of of a new series.
Right.
So, um, but for me at least, I'm gonna keep going with Orisuki just because I already know what's happening, but I kind of just want to see
Mm-hmm.
how they go about it.
Oh yeah. No,
Um,
I'm definitely hooked on this. Despite me saying initially when I first read it or read
yeah,
the synopsis and I got super spooked,
mm-hmm,
it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I'm
yeah.
happy about that.
It was much more entertaining, if anything.
Oh yeah, because
Just be-
there's a direction they could have taken this and they almost went there.
yeah, almost,
But
but yeah, you know,
so I'm wondering
uh huh.
if they would have been better off going in that direction.
Wouldn't be a bad decision, to be honest. If
Right.
anything, if anything, either way, it still would have been successful, and
Right.
in getting that reaction. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, it's one of those. I think it's one of those like they could have gone either way and it would have worked out either way. So yeah. Um. So continuing on from this one, I'm gonna just list out all the ones that I've caught up with so far.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then I guess we'll do the same, John, and then we'll kind of keep going back and forth in a sense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
boy.
let's do this because it's gonna be. We don't want this to be too long. Hopefully not, because we're not going through every list or everything
Right. We're not
on the
going through
list here.
every single anime because last time it took us fucking forever.
I know, honestly. All right, so the ones I'm currently caught up with. Um, okay, so for one thing, I don't think I'm gonna count My Hero just because it's literally only been one episode technically.
All right. And I'm
So,
also not going to count it because I've read the manga and I'll probably check out the anime at some point.
oh,
I just
okay,
haven't, um, I just haven't jumped into it yet.
okay. Well, the ones I've caught up with so far are Sao, Kasha's Hero, Assassin's Pride, Oresuki, Azur Lane, Wrestler Kun, the High School Prodigies,
Mm-hmm.
and um, what is it? God Bless Me. That's the average one.
What?
Uh, the make
Oh, that
my
yeah, I got
yeah,
you.
the average one. Um, the Chuny Boys,
How is that?
and
Well, I guess we'll answer that when we get to it.
Chuny Boys. Rifle is beautiful,
Uh-huh.
and is that it? Yes, and that's it.
All right. I'm pretty similar to you. Uh, actually, maybe not. I am caught up with Cautious Hero, Assassin's Pride. I don't know how I feel about that. Orisuke. We Never Learn. Prodigies in Another World, and a few. Oh, honestly, I just want to talk about a lot of them because I mean, going through. I'm also watching. What is this? Mairi Mashita Iruma-kun, where he goes to a demon world.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to the Demon School, Iruma-kun. Let's see what else I'm watching. Yeah, and that's it. I do kind of want to mention a few of these, just like because I don't think we did first.
We did
We didn't do a full first episode impression on everything that we watched, did we?
well because at the time we didn't watch all the first episodes we did watch, so
That's a good point.
uh
So, do you want to just kind of go through the list about for what we have watched, tried, and stuff like that? I mean,
uh
just
hmm
if you don't have much to say about a show, then I guess you don't have to say much because we're not watching as many as we've been watching like the
yeah.
last season where there's like a
I mean,
fucking
to be honest, I think
slog of them.
There's probably only two I could probably talk about in terms of first episode impressions.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think I talked about everything I did that one episode we did.
Well,
So
it would
yeah.
include your third episode impression as well.
Oh, okay.
Just from then to now, if you weren't able to talk about it beforehand.
Okay, yeah. So in that case, I only have two then. If you wanna, if we can do that, because I don't know how many you've done in that kind of format.
Well, I have a lot of that. I mean, I have a lot of first episode ones that I want to talk about.
Okay.
Um.
I mean, I'll jump in on that then. Because for me, the two I will talk about whenever we get to it is the Chuny Boys and the Rifle is Beautiful. Probably you haven't
Okay.
watched any of these.
Well, you also
So.
have to talk about sword art.
Oh yeah.
Remember, we're going down the list.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. All right. All right. You want to start it off then? Yeah. Sorry.
I can't. The first one, sword art.
Okay. SAO. Okay. So it's well, I mean, it's okay for SEO. I am enjoying it like any other SEO anime. Whatever how you may take that, take it as you may. Our homeboy Kirito is in a coma, and from what I understand, he's gonna be in a coma for a while, just by knowing how the light novels are just like 3 volumes of mostly centered around Underworld, which is around Alice, Asuna, and the rest of the gang. So Kirito is going to be in a giant vegetable state for the majority of this series, and the main plot of this is confusing in a sense, because the whole thing that they've led up to, even prior to this, is that besides Kirito recovering from his fucking laughing coffin incident, there's been the secret project called Project Alice, which is that bottom-up AI program system thing.
Right. We talked about it before, where the AI is like, it's born with a very standard set of, I guess, programs. But it's supposed to be similar to a human, but by interacting with an actual one, they continue to learn to be more and more human, essentially, right?
Yeah, like it's that. Now, the one thing that kind of confuses me is like why that matters, because right now we're starting off with the idea that there's a underground terrorist organization that has laughing coffin members that's trying to take the Project Alice program, and I don't know why that's a thing.
I mean, evil people being evil. I don't think maybe they might not have a good direction right now.
Because I mean, this is still related to Laughing Coffin in a sense, because they revealed in like the last couple. No, they revealed back that these are the same Laughing Coffin members from like the first episode of like the first season of Alicization. So I see, me personally, I would have been fine if they just kind of stuck with Underworld as a game and kind of just had centered around Kirito's recovery. I would have been fine with that.
Right.
Adding the subplot of the terrorist thing, it's weird. Like I don't know what the main MO is. I mean, we'll probably find out.
Actually, their true objective, since Asuna's now joined the game, which is a really big event for some reason, even though she probably didn't do shit. Their true plan is to see Asuna's titties again.
You know what? You're right. You're definitely
for
right.
For a 0.5 seconds.
But what I have seen so far is that they're going to center mostly around the game, which is good because I do like the world of Underworld, so they're doing a lot more in terms of building that world and kind of building off on top of the first season. So I'm enjoying that for the most part. We're getting more screen time with Alice, which is she's best girl for off of bias streaming just because she happens to be voiced by my waifu's voice actress, Kai Ayano. So, but for the most part, I'm enjoying this, and I'll be honest too. I want SEO to continue making anime just because there's still like 2 more major arcs left in this entire fucking series. So, I'm all for it.
Know what I want from.
What?
Go on.
I don't know.
Go on.
That's about it.
I was gonna say, you know what I want from SAO?
Ass on his titties?
No, anything but Kirito.
No, we do have what is it? What the fuck we call it? GGO alternative, SEO GGO alternative.
Yeah, I watched that, and I want more of that.
That's true. We do. I would like more side story stuff like that. Maybe in a different game too, besides JGO.
Yeah, but who knows when we'll fucking get that?
No, we've been getting a lot of second season announcements for a lot of things random, out of
Oh, yeah,
random.
that's true.
So, yeah. But we'll keep going here. The next one here, out of the next here is Cautious Hero. I guess I don't know if you're watching
Have
Food
I?
Wars or anything else.
I need to catch up. I need to rewatch all of Seven Deadly Sins because I don't remember anything that really happened in the first season,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't watch the second. I need to finish the third season of Food Wars.
Okay.
But yes, moving on to Cautious Hero, dude.
So can
This
I
is
say my
way
first
better than
episode?
I thought it was. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. So because I remember when you told me to watch it, it is really entertaining. I know you. I know you told me it's gonna be like entertaining, but yeah, it's definitely fucking entertaining. And
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, go on. Go. Sorry.
it was really it was confusing at first because the way they animated everything, I almost thought it was almost like Trigger,
Right?
because the way they had the goddess like just
Mm-hmm.
be who she is. I honestly thought like she looked like a character out of like something from Trigger, to be honest, just by
Right.
her characterizations and personality.
Right. The main thing I compared it to was like Little Witch Academia and how animated
Yeah.
everything is.
Mhm. So, yeah.
Like I love the fact that this. So of course, yeah, anime is a cartoon, blah blah blah, whatever, But this one, I love it when anime do lean towards the more cartoony side while maintaining the style that we know, but just
Right.
allowing it to be that much more expressive. And this has that in fucking droves. And I can't. Well, all right, I'll say this: the main the our goddess Chan has that in droves.
Definitely. Like if not, because I think she's probably she's probably the one character that carries all that fucking was it animated behavior, which is amazing.
Oh yeah, easily.
Like every time she has her English moments, it's also fucking hilarious.
Mm.
Like, oh, shake your pack, all that
Oh,
shit.
shit, so pack. I love it so damn much.
Oh
Like,
my god. And I was also interested. It's interesting how they set this up. Like, it's not. What
mhm,
is it? The whole isekai thing is sort of it's very self aware for one thing,
of course.
and I like how they kind of set it up in a way like it's a game show or like it's a game in a sense, like isekaiing like an individual literally from a different world into that world, and
Hmm.
it's like a game in a sense, like a game show, or like it's more like a game. Like you get a planet, you get a isekai with, and then whoever the god is that's gonna be in charge of that isekai world or that isekai
Yeah.
process. So it's different. It's completely different from what I'm used to, but it's good. This is one of those good difference where it just kind of spices up the genre.
Well,
And
it's definitely doing the whole meta thing with I mean, I guess what isekai isn't doing the meta thing with the isekai genre, because that's pretty much all you can do unless you're just doing a regular one like Isekai Cheat Magician, which was just awful. But
oh,
anyway, um, but no, yeah, like you said, it's just really interesting, like just the whole premise of the show.
mm-hmm,
But like I the its brand of comedy is just fucking tasty. It
mm-hmm,
easily reminds me of like a slightly more useful Aqua from Konosuba.
exactly. Except just trying her best
Yeah.
in a productive sense.
Yeah, she's actually does stuff. As soon as she got there, it's like, all right, I'm gonna set you up. Let's here's all this money. Go buy the best armor you can. No, you're gonna be a piece of shit. All right, cool. like like
and
the I
and we
he's
had to. Well, no, he's not a piece of shit. He's just
Yes, he is. He is
he's
such a fucking trash hole. He is literally though he is not a good person. Like that is like 100% he is not a good person.
he's a very cautious person. He's got
Look,
someone with some
look,
mental baggage that obviously we
look.
don't know about. But
He destroyed a village because he wanted to, all right, making sure that the demon's killed. Sure.
hey,
All
it's
right, I'm
fair.
going to destroy the entire village that I just saved from this demon
to make sure the demon's dead. I couldn't just like move
You
the
didn't
ashes,
destroy the
put them
village.
somewhere
The
else.
village was the village was collateral for
Right,
trying to do
you're
his
right.
job.
Right.
You know.
Oh, my bad. I forgot. I'm sorry. My bad. I forgot.
Hey.
Fucking Jesus Christ. Like I said, he's not a good person. Like there's one thing that's like, oh yeah, you know, I have
He's
to
no
be
hero.
cautious. Everyone might be trying to kill me. And then there's you destroying a village because you're not sure if this thing's dead or not. Like,
Yeah.
you know it's dead. It's a fucking pile of ash. It transformed 3 fucking times. Chill out, dude.
Well, do you know what it reminded me of? Actually, remember the first time when he encountered that slime
Uh-huh.
and he did that whole fucking cascade of attacks upon it.
Right.
You know what that reminded me of? It reminded me of the first time we saw Mega Man's like explosion magic. Like
Oh yeah.
like just that moment of like you're using all of your NP on just one monster. Except in this regard, it's like you're trying to empty out your MP because of a slime, and that could quote unquote possibly be a danger even after it's dead.
Right.
But okay,
I just don't know. Like it's wild. I can't wait. I just can't wait for the rest of the show because I have no expectations. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Honestly. Like,
and the fact that like, he's bullshitting, like he's like, all right, let me go do sit-ups and push-ups and shit for like 3 hours, and now I'm 15 levels ahead. What do you mean?
I guess that's one way to fucking grind your levels out.
I fucking like. I also love these subtle like, hey, Japan, work out, get fit. You see this guy? He's doing sit-ups and crunches and stuff. He's not using any workout equipment or barely any. He's getting super strong. Why don't you do that too? You'll level up.
Exactly.
You know,
can
do your
grind up by
1,000
doing
squats.
sit-ups.
Right, exactly. Then you'll fucking get
Isekai by a
people
beautiful
lusting.
goddess.
Right. God, it literally feels like Trigger, whoever made Konosuba, I think was it White Fox? No.
No.
Who the fuck made Konosuba? Well, whoever did.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, actually, purely based on Konosuba or White Fox's comedy history. It's like, you know, they collabed with the people that made Konosuba and Trigger.
No, Studio Dean, by the way.
Yeah, there you go. Because White Fox also made is it no what the fuck is it called? Satan Works at McDonald's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Devil is a part-timer.
Yeah.
And
Season 2 confirmed, by the way.
yeah, season 2 is confirmed. I mean, I guess Steins Gate doesn't really count, but I mean, I don't know.
For White Fox, I mean,
they also made ReZero, so they're used to the isekai genre.
yeah. Well, Goblin Slayer too. Well, if you want to do it.
And Goblin Slayer wasn't supposed. Well, yeah, there used to be fantasy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is good shit. Kudos to them. That's a fucking 100% anime. Then there's, if we're moving on from that, unless you got anything else to say about it.
Oh no, not at all. Oh, I will say this though.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet, but Psycho Pass 3. There's a reason why it's 8 episodes.
Oh yeah.
Each episode is an hour long.
Oh my fucking god.
That's why.
Oh my god.
Because I remember reading something about that. I was like, no fucking way. And I just looked at the fucking official Mal thing. Yeah, each episode is 1 hour long.
Jesus. Who's the main character? Is it what's her face anymore?
No, it's a whole new cast.
I don't fucking care about new people. I want
Yeah.
my old pieces of crap.
Actually,
No.
coincidentally enough, our homegirl, she's a supporting character now in season 3. So yeah, she got demoted.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Both her and her homeboy got demoted to supporting characters. So
Now it's some guy named Shindo Arata.
not even a
Anyway.
picture, yeah.
No. Is that even out? Yeah, it's not even out yet. It doesn't come out until the 25th.
Yeah, but still, an hour long per episode.
I mean, kudos to them. That's is it sponsored by Netflix?
I don't know.
That sounds like a
Actually.
Netflixy thing.
It does sound like a Netflixy thing. I wouldn't be surprised if there was at this point. I mean,
Producers
I mean,
none found. I don't know.
given the nature of Psychopaths, it definitely does benefit it being longer, just because
Mhm.
you can only fit so much shit, especially in a Psychopaths world, in 20 minutes. So kudos to
Mhm.
them for going the hour long route.
Right.
Like we're talking about Law and Order style, dun dun. Like
it's it's literally one sound effect away.
exactly. So yeah, I just wanted to let you know, because I was confused about the 8 episodes thing too until I found out it's gonna be an hour long per episode. I was like, all right, yeah, that makes sense now. That's 8 hours in general. So fuck, might as
Eight
well.
hours. 8 hours of melodramatic cringiness.
Well, I don't think so.
No, I'm sorry. I was thinking of Assassin's Pride.
Oh really? You think so?
It's super fucking cringy. It's so damn cringy. Ah. He literally says "milady." He says
Yeah.
"milady." Ah.
Well, Jarron, cause let me ask you this: has it been a while since you watched like something this what is it?
Cringy.
Well, I
Cringy.
wouldn't call it cringy. Just
It's
because.
cringy.
Okay, can I? Fine. Let me have my first take on it first. How about that?
Fine.
I think it's for me at least. It's been a while since we had something so melodramatic. So which is why I find it's kind of refreshing. Like I've watched so many like a lot of self-aware shows to a point like it's been a while since I've watched something this melodramatic and it taking itself so seriously to a degree. So I will say this though: do not watch this. If you watch anything melodramatic, do not watch this after Chuny Boys because it just ruins it ruins the fucking image. Just saying.
It would, wouldn't
It did for me because like I watched Chuny Boys and then I watched just like this is a bad. I should have watched this first and then Chuny Boys because it just like I feel
Because
so.
it's fucking cringy. Because this character is literally someone pretending to to have the Chuny syndrome.
He
That's
is
literally it's
he
like
is
milady. Like
he is the
fucking
white knight in this case.
he is white knighting so hard.
But I like it though.
Ah.
I personally like it because it's been a while since I've watched something this like melodramatic that's trying to be serious in this case.
It's like, don't get me wrong, Jomo. Don't get me wrong.
Uh-huh.
I do like it.
Which is
Like, I
hard
do like where the story's going,
which is just
even
hard to
though
watch.
I got confused on what the plot was.
Yeah, I still don't know what it is either, in a sense.
Well,
Like the major
well,
plot of what the whole thing.
well. I imagine it's helping her do whatever, and they're probably gonna roll out something bigger later. But I was more confused on like the synopsis. Like I didn't understand it when after the first 2 episodes. I'm like, this is a complete disconnect from what I thought was gonna happen. Like I thought we were gonna go through a thing where it's like,
Oh.
oh, he gets close to this girl. Oh, she's not good enough. Kill her. Next girl.
Oh, I
Like
see.
that kind of thing.
You thought it was gonna be like just like girl of the week, and then just
Kind of
kill
girl
them
of the
all?
week ish. Yeah.
Okay.
Like he would it starts off like, all right, this is such and such. She's got potential, test her. Maybe she gets maybe each girl gets 2 episodes or so.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll tease you like maybe she'll survive. Maybe she'll survive. She's showing potential. Oh, she failed. Now he's got to plan how to kill her. And it's that kind of dramaticism where it's like they try to make every girl as likable as possible just
I
to have
see.
them die. Like
Right.
that would have been like, oh shit, dude. Like, all right, that's what I thought this was.
Okay, but no, this is more like this is your straight up like how would you describe this? Because like
French fest.
it's only cringe to you because they're actually trying to be serious in relation to their characters.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And the fact that they're lollies. Why is it always fucking lollies? Why? Why is it always little girls?
that I see. I can't answer that for you. That's
It's always. Like it's what's with these shows? Like, all right, so
they're a developing princess that has yet to manifest their mana, John. You have to manifest their mana from within. Just like
right. Oh, he's manifesting something.
oh no,
Like,
he already shared his mana with her already.
right, and that's like again, like the overall plot is fine. Like this is cool, and honestly, the world's really cool. Like I don't even know what the fuck's going on. The whole,
Yeah, it's night
every
all the
city's
time.
on this big, like teeter
Lantern.
totter ass thing.
Yeah, and like it's everything is night. Like it's just lit by lanterns. Just
Right,
constant state of moon.
that's so cool. But like, why is it's so
Serious?
it's so
Is it
like
too serious for you?
it's
in a
not
sense?
no it's fine. It's being serious is fine. Like
'Cause I get what you're
that's fine.
Cause I get where you're coming from, but I still don't get where the well, I don't.
The miladies,
What very
if we don't fucking
cordial.
if we don't fucking
The cordial attitude towards the character.
if I don't figure this out, I'm gonna have to kill her, and then I'm gonna die because they're gonna come after me.
I'm not bad.
Exactly. He's fucking.
Actually, I'll say one thing though. His fucking name is reaching so fucking hard.
I forgot what was his name.
Kufa Vampire.
Kufa Vampire. Oh my god, that's. Ah. And then the main girl's name is Angel. Both are no, their last name is Angel.
Melida.
Fucking
my lady Melida. Melida.
Every time he says that, I want to die. Like you could have just said. They couldn't just say, Sama. No, they had to fucking say Milady.
No, of course, Jarron.
It could have just said Miss Melida. Sure, cool, got it. No, Milady.
See, Jarron, we have to go back to our vampire. Was it Vampire Diaries? No. What the hell is that fucking?
No, yeah, it was Vampire Diaries. That's what it was.
No,
I'm pretty sure.
No, it's not.
Wasn't it?
No, that's a American TV show. Vampire Night. There we go.
Vampire Night. Yeah,
we gotta
right.
go back to our Vampire Night. Vampire Night. Roots, Jarron.
Dude, when I first saw Vampire Night, when I was like, I think I was in middle school. I'm like, this, like, I knew in my soul this was cringy as fuck. Like, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of regular ecchi harem animes that, of course, super fucking cringy as well.
Right.
But like,
it's a different kind of cringe.
See, harems don't take themselves seriously. That shit, the Vampire Night was, and that's the problem.
I am the night. And all that shit. Oh, but I love him. But I also love the other guy too. Choose me,
Edward.
pick me.
Edward.
I thought they're both vampires, weren't they?
Yeah, they are. But like, that's essentially an anime version. All right, other way around. Twilight's a live action of fucking Vampire Night.
Yeah, because Vampire Night, one word's black and one word's white. You gotta pick your color. The White Knight of the dark, mysterious bad boy. You know, all that good shit.
Makes me wanna die.
Oh my god.
But I mean, it's fine. It's good. It's cringy. You'll get it, but you'll get. I mean, I don't know if you'll get used to it. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get used to it, but I do like the plot. It is endearing. Mm-hmm. It's nice to see this girl like, oh yeah, she's actually really cool. She just couldn't use mana. But wait, there's more.
Yeah, exactly. And then we have this dude, Jin Williams, or fucking Mummy. That's his name, by the way.
What? Who the fuck is? Oh yeah, he's showing up. Oh yeah, he showed up in the beginning. It was like, yeah, I'm this dude that
and also
has invincible arms.
He's also in the last after credit scene too.
Oh well, I have to go see that because I didn't watch it.
Yeah, he had a serious monologuing moment, like, I guess it's time for me to make my move. You know, that kind of shit. Ew. While he was, waving around his fucking bandages as he broke a light for no particular reason.
The shadow of Gilgamesh is in my arm, and I can't contain it anymore. I have to go to my boudoir grimoire and fucking the ex Conalico G-Force book of God has told me that the Milady needs my help, and she's part dragon, part angel, part demon, and I have to save her life because I'm destined with her because our souls are linked from lovers in the past.
We'll get to that anime soon. We've done our 2 cents with Orisuki. Can I keep
Yeah.
going with that one?
I need to watch No Guns Life because Madhouse does good shit.
I still gotta watch that one too. It just looks ridiculous. I gotta finally get around to watching that.
Do want to check out Fate Grand Order, but I also wanted to check out the other Fate one that was a spinoff with
one?
Red Saber.
Oh, extra.
Extra. I wanted to watch both of them. I haven't yet, so we'll see what happens. And I also wanted to watch Apocrypha, but I never got to that either.
Well, yeah. Then again, though, I think you might have more interest in I think you might have more interest in extras just because Studio Shaft had a play in that one. That's why.
That is true.
So.
And then there's We Never Learn. Did you say you caught up on this one or no?
I'm caught up in the sense of the manga. That's why.
Fair enough.
So.
I mean, We Never Learn. More of the same. It's still really good. Still cheering for our childhood friend, but I don't know. Fucking, we haven't gotten too much from the teacher. But Math Girl's is moving up. She's moving up.
Mm-hmm.
I really like her. She's really fucking cute and not understanding how emotions work. Though her best friend Sekigo, she jumped up some levels. She put herself in 3rd place.
Really?
Or 4th place, I should say.
Oh.
Because going on my favorite, there's childhood friend, swimmer girl.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's Ogita, math girl. Then there's the teacher, and now it's Sekijo, whatever the fuck her name is. She's got style. She loves her friends. She's fucking weird, and I love it. But like I said, more of the same. It's good shit. Azure Lane.
So they clarify one thing about Azure Lane. They actually are ships that take the form of human bodies.
Ah, cool.
That was explicitly clarified, apparently.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm still watching it. Now, I will admit, I started playing the game.
Jomel, no. Jomel, no.
I'm
Jomel,
sorry.
you stop. No, delete it right now. Delete it. That's a whole entire fucking
Jarron,
whirlpool.
it's too late. I'm 7 ships in already. I can't stop.
You're
I gotta finish the Battle of Midway. I have to avenge my own Nachon.
But Jomel, have you put money into it?
No, I have not.
Okay.
Yet. But
Jomel, no. No. You stop. You stop that right now.
The moment I realized I had to put money in, I'm like, okay, that's time to.
Because it all it takes is the first time.
Those gotcha games, they get you. There's a reason.
They get you good.
They get you. You want the one ship, but you just can't get it until you put more money in. You get more chances, and that's where they hit you. For the most part, though, the anime is good. I
didn't watch the third episode. What's going on there?
Not more background. They continue the fight, and we get a little bit of a story transition. It's a lot more laid back, because first 2 episodes were fucking Pearl Harbor, so it's time for the recovery stage. But it was nice. It was we get introduced to a new crowd favorite, I guess, which is our maid Chan, which was what's her ship name again? Belfast, also known as fucking Ara Belfast. Jesus Christ.
Ooh.
She is stacked with 200mm cannons. I'll say that much. Jesus Christ. But yeah, so far it's pretty much kind of following the game's kind of story. Just when after playing the game a little bit, obviously taking more creative liberty because it's it's centering around Enterprise as the main character instead of you being the admiral. I think at least because either that or like it'll shift either between Enterprise or like Laffy and Javelin. So
well, I do like so the whole Admiral thing was like, oh yeah, you're part of the story too. Like, fuck
Yeah.
that. I don't want to be a part of the goddamn story. Just let them interact with each other. It feels more organic than be like, yeah,
And
Admiral, do you want to have a fucking 5-way with us? Do you want to fucking fuck your ship girls? You want to pilot us from fucking, want to pilot us into our deep seas? Shit like that. I don't
all
fucking know. Get rid
hands
of the Admiral.
on all hands on dick, right?
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, no, yeah, I get it though. I mean, that's a good thing. A good thing about that whole thing too, that they didn't do that for Conclave either. They just sent around like one ship as the main character, which is good. So it's more so ships interacting with each other, which is how it should be.
Right.
In this case, they all hate each other, so they're all at war with each other, which is still
Yeah,
cool.
see, it's good enough,
Exactly.
But obviously, Japan wins in style.
Well, obviously, they took a lot of liberties on designing. Was it the Sakura Empire to be extra pretty? Oh,
Come on now.
that's also one thing about this too. This is so pretty. This is a really pretty series,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm sort of butthurt that they did that. This level of care wasn't put into both seasons of Conclave. Like, but
I haven't
yeah,
watched both seasons, so I don't know.
that's okay. But I mean, point is though, like this is really like if I had to compare the two in terms of like visual quality, Azur Lane has Conclave beat from everything in terms of like just character interactions to even the fucking battle scenes. Only because Azur Lane barely uses any CG in their battle scenes. Only during like some parts and like just the armaments that they have. Because the entirety of like all the fight scenes in Conclave, they're all CG models. Like even the ship girls themselves.
Mm.
So again, it was a seamless transition, but Azur Lane does it in a way that just really pleasing to the eye. So fucking what's the studio here?
Yeah, everyone's super stacked.
Baby, yeah. Well, except like Laffy and Javelin. By the
Yeah.
way, Laffy is my main ship that I chose in Azur Lane. Okay, see, in my defense,
Is
They
there
gi-
defense?
no,
You fucking pedo?
no, in my defense, they only
Uh-huh.
gave you lollies to pick in the beginning.
No, they didn't.
No, I'm talking about no, yeah, in Azur Lane, the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in the game, they only gave me three. They only gave me three lollies. It was literally the first three girls we saw. It was Laffy, Javelin, and Cleveland. They were all fucking lowlies. The only reason why I chose Laffy because she had the better stats out of all of them. So I was like, all right, I can survive longer if I have Laffy as my main ship at least, as my main. Was it the main? What's it called again? Vanguard. Yeah, the main Vanguard ship. So I chose her out of fucking stats. But yeah, they just gave me lollies in the beginning. Like, god damn it, where's my May-chan? I want Belfast. Oh no, I'm gonna want Belfast now in the game. It's too late for me, Tron. It's too late.
Jomel, just be careful.
Hey, well, by the way,
I don't want you to fall too far.
hey, I didn't spend any money in fucking Fate Go, so I think I'll be fine with the Azur Lane.
Oh, okay. You know what? Maybe you can resist then.
Yeah, exactly. As much as I want all the servers I want in that fucking game, I'm not about to spend any kind of money on fucking gacha points at this point. So,
Okay, and that's yet to be seen.
yeah, that's true. But was it Biburi Animation Studios? You guys are doing a phenomenal job, despite this being your third anime in your records. So, bravo to you. Just saying.
You up the good work. Bring us
Yeah.
more waifus. You're good at it.
Exactly. Honestly.
Speaking of waifus, let's talk about
Hot dog.
Hatage.
I don't even know how you pronounce that. Hatage.
Hatage.
I think that's a phrase.
Kimono
Rise
no
up.
Michi.
Yeah.
Is it?
Restaurant
Oh yeah, Rise Up. Yeah.
So I don't know how you would pronounce that in Japanese, but yeah.
So I haven't watched the third episode, but we did talk about it last episode, didn't we?
About
Didn't
we
we?
did. Yeah, we did.
We kept talking about how it's nothing but him eating dog ass. I mean, it's
Yeah.
I say that it's not literally the whole. I mean, I guess it might as well be, but it's not.
Yeah.
I'm painting this show in a picture. That's not fair. It's genuinely funny the way he loves animals too much, and he's trying to make his little pet shop. That's the whole thing. He's a wrestler, and it's great. It's fun.
Yeah.
The fight scenes are cool. I don't know if they're all gonna be like that. You know, Ant-Man is there.
Yeah, he's
He's
just
got your
there.
back no matter what.
Like I kind of don't want an explanation for him because he's just fucking there. It's amazing. So
The only question you got was when he first showed up.
yeah, like why? But okay, that's fine. I feel
Yeah.
like Ant-Man is sort of a personification of us, the viewer. We're just there for
Yeah,
along for the fucking road.
we're just there to watch a fucking main character eat dog at. I can't get over that. I can't get over that. That was so weird. Oh my god. I can't deal with that anymore. I'm gonna watch it. Of course, I'm gonna watch the rest of it because we just got introduced to our dragon
Oh,
lolly and then the
oh,
vampire One-san that's
yeah.
there.
I completely forgot about one thing too.
What?
No, you're gonna have to watch the third episode.
Yeah, fair enough.
It does. It's. I'll say this. I'll just say this much. Yeah. Keep that picture in mind, Jarron.
All right.
Paint that picture because you're not too far off. I'll just say that much.
What is he? Is he eating fucking vampire ass now? Like, come on now.
No, he's not eating ass, but like I'm kind of convinced now that he's a furry. I'll just say that.
Exactly, he is. I know he is. Like,
I
I hate it. I hate it. He's the worst kind of furry too. Like, there's
like the
furs
innocent
like, yeah,
kind.
we just like the fursuits. It's whatever. Like, yeah, you're gross and you're a piece of shit, but whatever.
So what
This
is
is
he
the
stage?
guy
Is
that
he
fucking
like?
eats dog ass. Like, what?
Is he stage 2 furry or like what?
He's stage 5 furry. He's eating dog ass. Like I said, I can't stress that enough. He ate dog ass. Like, what do you want me to say?
Oh my
Like,
god.
I. it, saying it is fucking funny to me because I'm 7 years old. But like,
I mean, if you were to show that scene to anybody, like yeah, he's straight up eating dog ass. Like,
like, of course, there's the rest of the entire anime, which is just great, hilarious fun of him wrestling animals and ogres and shit. Like, that's great, that's fine. But that scene will literally stick with me for the rest of its fucking runtime.
so oh, who's a good boy? As I sniff your fucking butthole,
He's fucking deep in this fucking Cerberus's ass, and I couldn't deal with it. I can't handle shit like
Oh
that.
my
Like, that
god.
doesn't, like, my brain didn't know how to process it. Like, what am I seeing right now? He is literally fucking. All right, let's get past this because I'm
Yeah.
just gonna keep saying eating dog ass over and over. Uh,
Our 7
um,
prodigies.
I can't stop thinking about that scene. It won't go away. No. It's so stupid. It's such a stupid show. All right, I'm sorry. Go on. Talk about it. You start. I need to get over this.
All right. Well, our 7 in terms of like like I guess OP characters, we get our 7 prodigies in here. Our first major conflict already. So, well, I would call it a major conflict, but we have some conflict, or tension
Right.
from in the last bit of that third episode. So
The breeding target Elf Chan has gotten kidnapped.
yeah, exactly. But it's okay. They have aluminum. They have working cell phones. They just collapse the entire economic state of that fucking city.
Oh yeah,
and,
yeah.
they're on their
No,
way to making
you're not gonna
nuclear
comment on what I
armaments.
said.
Oh no, because that's exactly the reason. That's exactly why anyone would kidnap the elf girl.
I mean, fair enough.
Like, I had like 17 different dojins just go through my head when you said that. Like, yep, I can completely agree.
Yeah. But I am enjoying it so far. Like,
Yeah.
it's another case of doing OP right. Well, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess
It's one of those,
it
like,
works.
It's one of those like in
It's
the journey kind of things. Like we're not there to like see them. We're not there to see them get. Oh, we're not trying to see the whole result. But we're trying to see them how they get to where they're going. I guess.
right.
Right. It's kind of like the. Well, I don't know if this is far reaching, but but kind of like the no game no life effect, where like they're gonna win, but how do they get there, kind of thing.
Yeah, no, that's a good way. It's age old thing. It's not the destination, it's journey.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it's definitely one of those. It's very fun. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's one of those like, yeah, I don't know.
Instead of a classroom being teleported, two best friends being teleported, one guy with no powers and not being able to die being teleported, a guy that's super cautious being teleported, a guy that's a piece of shit and joins with a group of pieces of shits trying to defeat the demon lord, but staying in a mansion their entire time, just wasting time, living their best life, getting teleported into a new world.
A furry getting teleported.
Instead of a furry wrestler getting teleported, it's 5 super geniuses in their respective fields getting teleported and ruining a fantasy world
With capitalism.
And yep. Speaking of ruining things, you old B-stars here.
Have you have to watch this yet? But I have to go. I'm going off your recommendation, Jarron.
So I mentioned it before when we did our first episode review. Beautiful, phenomenal, absolutely great. Felt like it was a movie, even though it was only 20 minutes long. It got completely sucked into the story. It was amazing. Like I could not, just based on the first episode alone, I could not recommend it enough. Like the pacing, the directing, everything. It was amazing. Now, I haven't watched the second episode. I don't think the third episode's out yet. But I saw a clip. Not a clip, a screenshot or a picture or whatever you want to call it, of the bunny girl in her underwear. And now I have to call it. I can't watch this anime anymore.
Are you sure?
I made a statement at the beginning of before this came out. When we did our next episode previews.
Oh, you mean the seasonal preview?
The seasonal previews. If this anime goes there, I'm not watching it anymore.
What's
it went there.
I don't think
it did anything sexual with any of these anthropomorphic furry ass people.
That's their line.
That's the line. That was the line, and they fucking front flipped right over it.
I mean, can you blame them?
Yes, I can blame them.
You know where this was going.
No, I did not. I had no idea where this was going. I thought it was just gonna be, it's fucking Clannad, but they're fucking animals. That's what I thought it was gonna be. All right, I thought it was just gonna be regular old, they're thespian drama. No, it's fucking like I don't even know what led up to it. Oh, it's this little bunny girl lets out too many pheromones, and all the boys want to fuck her, and it's like now fucking homeboy main character chants like, oh, the pheromones, I stink so good. Let me
Jarron, can you fairly say that without even watching the second episode?
Yes, I can. I don't even know what fucking happened, but the fact that she's in her underwear just completely ruins absolutely everything. I'm greatly appalled, and my day is ruined.
What the fuck? I can only imagine you like, yep, that's it. Day's ruined. I just saw a rabbit in her underwear.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't. If the quality of the first episode was anything less, I would officially drop that anime right there at seeing that fucking picture. But because the first episode was so damn good,
you gave a vow. 3 episodes, Ron. That's the vow that we have.
But no, underwear is a fucking furry in underwear is a fucking line. It is a line. There, if you have to stand for something, Jomel, or you fall for anything. If we keep letting these motherfuckers get away with this, Orange, I love you. You did land illustrious and it was beautiful, and the animation for this is beautiful. But there's a line you do not cross, and it's the furry line. You keep that shit over there in fucking Yif Town. We don't need it in our wholesome fucking safe space. Okay. You're triggering me.
Okay.
And I don't like it.
I think you need to give it a fair shot, Jarron.
I did. I gave it a fair shot. Its first episode spoke volumes. The first episode was better than most anime that I've watched like in their entirety.
The fair shot is 3, Jarron.
Suck my dick. Like, I can't. I have to, but I can't because it's the first episode was so good.
Yeah,
Like
exactly. You owe it to yourself
anybody
to
else will
see this
say.
through.
Well, see,
You
here's
owe
the
it to
thing.
yourself to see this through.
Anybody else will say, "Oh, this is mediocre." And it's like, I want to agree with them, but I can't because I was so sucked into the first episode. But now we're like,
I mean, are you afraid you might admit it that maybe it's okay to be
it's
furry?
not okay to be a furry. It's not. There is no okay being a furry. You being in a fursuit automatically infringes upon my rights to exist.
Wait, what?
Exactly.
I think you might have wrote
Anyone in a fursuit infringes on society's right to exist. No, not society's, humanity's right to exist.
You mean their
You
right
have
to
ruined
exist?
it.
Or humanity in general?
No, humanity in general.
Oh, like they've gone too far.
You are ruining humanity for every second that you were in that fucking fursuit.
Okay, okay, I get it now. So
You were literally ruining humanity.
yeah. So eating the apple was a mistake then at that point.
No.
Right?
Wearing the suit was a mistake. If we had to compare apples and oranges, the apple would be eating the fucking apple of truth and putting on a fucking fursuit.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Like eating the apple was a mistake.
If
God should have
Eve was in a fursuit and then ate the apple, God should have smited the world right then and there and just started over. Like it's gone too far.
Like we've gone too far as a society. Is that it, or as a species?
As a species, we've done.
No, that's the thing. We have gone far enough.
No. Don't try to transitioning into a new form. No, you're transitioning into literal ass.
They're transcending to eat dog ass, Jarron. Come on.
I can't fucking stand that fucking show. God, he could have just pinned them down to like tickle, I don't know, pet the dog. No, he had to fucking be it's not even like, oh, maybe he was just like holding him in that position. No, his nose was in that fucking butthole. He might as well
gone up and did a reach around.
Exactly, he may as well have. He was straight rimming that fucking dog, and I don't appreciate that. that bugs. It's so weird. I can't stand it, but it's so fucking funny. Everybody else was like, "Oh my god, he's conquering the Cerberuses. Like he's the ultimate warrior." As he's like, "Ah."
It's like, all up in that shit.
Season Adventures, like, oh my god, his technique. I can't deal with it. Fuck you, Beastars. I hate you. What else we got? What fucking no one's watching basketball or whatever this Sherlock shit is. Who cares about Babylon? You know what I care about? I care about a boy that has no friends. His parents left him, had forced him to have all these jobs because they're pieces of shit, and then eventually sold his soul to a fucking demon and said, "Go, peace out, son. We got a bunch of money for selling your soul to this demon." And the demon's like, I'm gonna fucking turn you into my grandson. And go to school and have fun. And it's just. Bottom line, this is a really cute anime, and I really like
is it?
Yeah. Main character Chan Kun. He's a total pushover. He's a really good kid. Never had friends. Never had a normal life because his parents forced him to work. Never went to school or anything like that. He goes to demon school by his now lovingly doting demon dad, who's also the principal of the school. He meets his friend Ass Man. Ass Man is not indebted, but now serves him because Iruma, main character, couldn't beat his ass. And now there's this cute. All right, so I don't fuck everything else I was talking about. Who cares? This new character that showed up named what the fuck was her name? Clara. Yeah, Clara. This little green-haired autistic ass cutie. And you watch some anime. You're like, all right. That character has autism, some form of it, but they're just like, just for the sake of making them unique, I guess.
Like
You know what I
quirky.
mean? Like quirky. This character is lit. Like I can only think that this character has some sort of like she has to be autistic. There's nothing else. She has to have autism and ADHD. But it's like that combination that makes it super fucking cute. I don't know why. Like she's in most cases you could see her as the raw XD character where she's like, haha,
Oh, okay.
my
Like
my left
hyperactive.
shoe's name is Bob and my right shoe's name is Gilgamesh, whatever, I don't know.
So just hyperactive
You
in a
know,
sense.
super hyperactive all the time. She's like, play with me, let's fucking, you're the doggy, I'm the mommy, blah 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 blah. Just doing literally a whole bunch of random shit. And you're like, oh yeah, this is the raw XD character, ha ha ha, super
Right.
cringy, bro. You know where she melted my heart?
Hmm.
She literally melted my heart. I was like, I was about to write her off as like she's that character. Who cares? She melted my heart when she got so happy at the fact that Irimo actually wanted to be her friend that she did not know how to express that happiness and just kept flailing around.
Oh.
Like it was I felt the happiness in the sense that she literally didn't know how to handle it. Like her mind could not comprehend how to deal with how happy she was, and she just didn't know how to react. So she just flailed around, and it was great. I loved it. So now she's my favorite, and I will protect her at all costs.
I gotta watch
But
this
otherwise,
now.
this anime is really cute.
I gotta watch this now. It's 23 episodes too, so it's gonna be a long watch.
Oh yeah, shit! It is 23. Damn.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of girls to introduce.
Oh, okay.
Because we got her, we got Glasses Chan, we got Succubus Chan, and we got Class President Chan.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how all that goes. But yeah, if you're just looking for a really cute anime, nothing to really think about too hard. If you like demons, what's up, demons? It's your boy. He's literally that boy. That's who it is. Sup demons, it's your boy. That's who the main character is. Except
Okay.
he himself's a little cutie. Always doing his best. Can't say no to people when they say please, stuff like that.
Just completely wholesome then.
Yeah, completely wholesome.
Wholesome
Just
show.
a wholesome ass
like...
anime. I guess you could call him I mean, it's not really a Shota. He's like an average main character.
Okay. But in a wholesome sense.
Yeah, wholesome. Yeah.
All right.
Just good natured. Told everyone that he's their friend, but since they're demons, they don't understand the concept of being friends.
Well, I guess most of them are immortal, so I guess that kind of fucks their concept of life in a sense.
Yeah, pretty
Maybe.
much.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, it's really good. Next up, we got the lot. Oh yeah, sorry. All those other isekai examples, and then there's, as we said, the isekai where he eats dog ass, and the isekai where they're all smart and come into the world. Now, what about the isekai where the girl's smart, but she didn't want to be smart, but they made her smart anyway? And
I mean, talented.
and instead of
abilities, average abilities.
Well, yeah.
She's not intelligent. She's just she's just
she's still intelligent and
right.
She's still powerful as fuck.
Yeah.
She didn't want to be, but she still is. Even if she might be quote unquote average.
Well, she is average technically.
Yeah, but to everybody else where it matters, she's not. Yeah. She's well above.
Yeah.
But also magic isn't just magic, it's nanomachines. Because that's it. That's it. That's all. Just because it's just nanomachines.
Mm-hmm.
That's the anime.
Yeah. I'm still watching it. Yeah, I'm definitely still watching only because I have an obvious bias to it just because I've read the light novels. Mm-hmm. And also this is definitely going in a different direction. Even from the maybe even from the manga. I haven't really read the manga, but this is definitely going in a different direction from what I'm used to. So it's sort of refreshing in a sense for me. Even though I already know what the hell is going on, but they're going in a different direction, which is nice. Yeah, it's a lot more carefree than what the books put it out to be. I'll say that much.
Because Assassin's Pride has all the melodramaticness that we need. So they just said, all right, let's just not go in that direction.
Oh yeah. Well, no, it was. I mean, even the serious parts in the fucking novel are more like about was it political scandals and shit. I'm like, okay, you're just gonna do this to a what a 11-year-old, 10-year-old girl and shit. So, but yeah, this like the latest episodes for this one. It's we get a little bit more of like Miles' character, how she does things. She's a they make her out to be a very quirky character. So
The Miles is the knight, right?
no, Miles is the main character. Mav is the
Okay,
knight.
never mind.
Yeah, there's
Right.
Mavis, Reyna, and Pauline. The stacked one. Um, but yeah, it's fun watching Mile do like kind of flabbergast about with her.
Face.
Huh?
Sorry. I just need to cut you off real quick.
Yeah.
So we were talking about furries, right? You know how Facebook's always listening in on you?
Right.
I just got a suggested event for Midwest Fur Fest, and I want to kill myself.
No fucking way.
I want to kill myself. I just angry reacted. I want to comment something like, "You fucking hear this? You
Jarron,
you guys are
you're
literally
only-
ruining humanity."
John, you're only adding to the notoriety of the Fur Fest.
I know, and I can't do that.
The fact that you reacted, or you're giving it the stats it needs to be notable.
I want to die. I want to die. I want to die. Hey, Facebook, are you listening to that? I want to die. Bring me an ad for that. Where's that at, huh? Huh?
Hey,
No,
hey,
we're
Gerard.
talking about eating dog ass. Like, here's the Fur Fest. like,
See, John, Zuckerberg was never a lizard in the first place. He was a fucking furry this entire
look
time.
at this shit. You know what came up next? A fucking clip from fucking what is it called? Fucking wrestler anime. What is happening?
Big Brother's listening.
I hate this. I hate it. I hate everything right now. I want to go away. I don't feel too good, Mr. Stark.
Point is,
Go on. Sorry.
yeah, the average anime really good. Yeah, I don't know what else. It's entertaining for the most part. I do want to. There is one thing that's sort of like weird though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who the fuck that lolicon lady is, because they brought her back. I don't know.
They
who the
brought her
fuck she is.
back. Why?
Well, they brought her back like a what is it? Like a I escaped prison. Now time to go hunt Miles Chan. I'm like,
Was she just gonna be the fucking villain?
I guess.
Like,
I don't know.
pedophile Chan is here.
I don't remember who the fuck she is. I don't remember her ever being that relevant.
I mean, maybe they're just taking an entirely different route.
I mean, they could be. They already did it the first time when they introduced every character. So
Right.
yeah, but yeah, so far it is good. This is also one of those where like it doesn't matter whether you read the manga or watch the anime or you read the light novel, because it's sort of a different experience in all three mediums. So it's sort of like, pick your path in terms of where you wanna, how do you want to consume the story. So yeah, I'll say that much for that in that regard.
Mm-hmm.
If you scroll all the way down, because I'm not watching anything else, and
Let me see.
I don't know about
Am I
you.
watching anything? I started Val X Love. Watch the first episode.
All right.
It is your classic harem ecchi anime. Very classic. We jumped right into the harem part where it's like, oh, he's already living with all the girls.
Mm-hmm.
That's already going on. And the main character is this big, burly, demon-looking dude that's super shy about everything. And I hate it.
Oh, what? Why?
I've gotten completely tired of these super bitch-ass characters. It's like, oh, he's really brave when it counts. Like, yeah, so is every fucking main character. What are the other points that make him cool? Oh, there's nothing. He's just, because I'm ugly, people are like, people think I'm weird, so I just want to be by myself all the time. And I'm going to just keep reiterating that the entire episode. Get out of my house. But I'm never going to say that because my dad told me to stay with you all. By the way, and the only way to power you guys up is to make you all fall in love with me. And I don't want to talk to you because I don't want to talk to anybody. Oh, the quick way, the fucking shortcut to making you fall in love with me is it's to fucking touch your titties. Like, now you're super powerful. You're level 4 now. Oh no, I touch titty. I just want to talk. I just want to be by myself. That's the entire first episode.
You kind of wanted me to watch the first episode now, just because of all that fucking.
That is literally the first episode. Is I'm ugly. I don't want to talk to anyone. These girls are in my house. I don't want to talk to them. He's actually kind of cool. I gotta touch titties to make them fall in love with me. I'm like, all right.
Let me ask you this,
all right.
If you had to pick, Jarron, soft boy MCs or your milady MCs?
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Oh.
If you had to pick either one.
I don't do that to me. I can't. All right, honest.
You know what? Honestly, Kirito's like a milady away from being one of them. He really is, if you think about it.
He is. He
is a milady away.
But I'm not talking. But like I'm comparing like this and like.
I know.
That's what I'm going with here.
I know.
Like I'm going with both ends of the spectrum here.
But see, here's the thing. I can stand Mr. Milady because I get it. Like he's cringy, but I can deal with it because he's kind of cool. Like right. Even though he's cringy, I still love the edginess. I do like it.
Like he's got the skill to back it up, kind of thing.
He's got the skill to back it up. He's interesting. You can get behind him. He's cool. This guy's just like, God, fucking be somebody else. Like, I would take the, over him. I would take the generic. Oh, I just want everyone to be friends,
Like
I'm not going to really choose anybody. I'm not going to fucking, oh no, I'm surprised we got in a sexual situation. Oh no, who would have thought? Even though it happened 6 billion times over.
Rito then, I'm guessing?
Like Rito. I would take that over these fucking super duper fucking bitch ass soft boys. Like, I hate it. Like, even... Like, so for example, Kanekon, he's kind of a soft boy, sure, but he's not like
he's a shoujo. Like
he's a show, like
yeah.
But like he was like, yeah, but like he wasn't that bad. It's not like he was dense. Like that's he true. Knew that she fucking had the super hots for him.
Mm-hmm. Well, and both of them did, but yeah,
both of them did. Like they made no secret about that, and that's fine. None of these girls really do that either, but he's just so like, I don't want it. I mean, I get it. Trust me, I do. In a realistic sense, cool. A bunch of girls showed up in your house. Now you're fucking annoyed because there's a bunch of people in your house. Like, sure, yeah, I get that aspect. Trust me, I do. But like, make it that. Like, make him actually annoyed at the fact. Like, like make it a. Let me think about it. Remember what is it? Quintessential quintuplets. The main character from that.
Yeah.
So make him kind of an asshole like that, and he's just annoyed that all these girls are in his house.
So like more like a straight man then.
Like more like a straight man. Like,
yeah,
that'd be fine. Like he can be pushing. He can be pushing the idea away without being a little bitch.
Yeah.
Like
that would be the better way of doing it.
He can still be dense. That's fine. He can still be enduring. Like, oh yeah, when it counts, he's really cool. He's always looking out for them. Mm-hmm. And despite what he says, he does actually want them there. Like, we could still have all that. Just don't make him a little bitch. I hate that. Like, why is he a little bitch?
Or if anything, make him into a tsundere.
Or make him a tsundere, sure. Or just fucking don't make him in anything. Just make him a flat piece of chalk piece ass main character. Like, that's fine too. Like, this lukewarm doo-doo of a color of a character is awful.
Is it because of whining?
Like,
is that it?
It's literally because he's whining like a little bitch. Like, I love the fact that he looks like a demon. I love it. He's got the sullen, like, he's got the sharp teeth, the sullen face, the like jagged eyes, but he's like, I don't want to. You know, I hate it. Like, let me think. What other character looked like a demon but just rolled with it?
Um. Oh, I had one in my head. I can't.
You know what?
Recall.
Last season, Fire Force, fucking
Oh
homeboy.
yeah, Shinra.
He's got the devilish smile. Everyone thought he was fucking insane to be smiling at the fact that his fucking parents and brother died in a fucking fire. Oh no, he just does that when he gets nervous, and so people call him the demon. Yeah, like, oh yeah, and guess what? His dream is, I'm gonna be the fucking hero. I'm gonna turn everything around. Like, yeah, cool. I love you. You take, you know, your shitty thing and you run with it. If this guy looked like a demon, but he like backed it up with like, he doesn't even have to be confident. He just has to be a person, you know, like
Or a character.
a character. He's not just the embodiment of little bitch. But anyway, that's Valak's Love. Watch it if you want. Watch it if you don't. I don't give a shit. It's a harem ecchi romance school comedy, supernatural, blah blah blah, whatever. He's got an entire harem of a bunch of sisters that are Valkyries, and Valkyries get stronger when they're in love. So if he makes them fall in love with him, they get stronger. So by touching titties and doing whatever makes them fall in love with him, and they get stronger. Whatever. I just hate him. Everything else is fine. I hate him.
Well, maybe he evolves as a character. I don't know. I don't know if you watched past episode 1, but
I don't know. I'll try 3 episodes, but I haven't watched anything after that.
Okay.
I don't think.
Well, I'll finish this off then with the last two here, which is the Chuny Boys and Rifle is Beautiful. I'll just start off with Rifle is Beautiful just because I want to save Chuny Boys for last. Rifle is Beautiful. It's exactly what you think it is. Main character Chan, she and her childhood friend start a rifle shooting club in school, and it's almost endearingly enough. Like she started this because she wants to quote be able to shoot rifles with her friends in the Olympics, like just straight up.
Okay. All right. Well, that's kind of new. The Olympics is a new fucking mention.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I mean, for the most part, though, it's based off of 4-koma manga, so it's very 4-koma style. Where like they're club member hijinks and all that stuff. You get to learn about the sport itself. It is a real sport too. The club that they're based off on, it's based off of a real Olympic sport, which is like was it target rifle shooting, essentially?
Right. Right.
It's very informative about like equipment, what they do, how they do things, and essentially advertising for Japan's 2020 Olympics, I guess.
I mean, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, nothing wrong. It's really laid back. Like it's definitely a relaxing series.
Your girls shooting guns.
Yeah. So the ones they are using though is not real. They're using beam rifles. So it's more so for practicing because they don't have really the range or the real stuff. But it's really cool. I learned a lot about the actual sport about it because I knew about the other kind of target Olympic target. What is it? There's a different kind of
one where they like shoot it out and then they have to track it and fire at the disc, the birdie or what they call it.
Oh no, shot put no.
Yeah, no, shot put.
Not that one. It's the one with a pistol. It's like one-handed. Like there's a sport where it's like one-handed pistol shooting. This is more of a rifle style. So I didn't know that a rifle version of that existed. They do have. I am familiar with one that exists in the Winter Olympics where you cross-country ski down like a course, and every stop you have to like stop, ready your rifle, and then hit close to the center as possible, and then you cross-country ski to another destination. Yeah, it's really cool. Like I saw one time during one Winter Olympics. It was definitely interesting.
I feel like the Olympics are running out of ideas.
Let's
just make a sport. You know what I want to see in the Olympics?
What?
Professional obstacle course running.
Like parkour?
Like Ninja. Have you ever watched Ninja Warrior?
Oh yeah. So just that.
Yeah, it's like that. Just why is that not an Olympic sport? Like, come on now.
Yeah, that does like show off physical performance.
Literally every part of your body is being worked to fucking hell and back. That, in
Mhm.
fact, that should just be the Olympics. I don't give a shit. Oh, I can throw a ball. Like, nice,
Well,
dude.
remember, John, they're all based off of the old Greek Olympics from way back when. Then when they threw
I
fucking
can
frisbees
throw.
at a wall.
I can throw a ball. I can throw a spear. Unga bunga. Look at my horse. I can ride it. Do they do horseback riding in the Olympics? I don't think they do.
I don't know. I don't think
They
so.
know. Like
It's not a
running,
thing.
you know, that's a thing. I mean, I'm not bashing you. If, you know, if you do your thing, you do your thing. Get to, you know, it's if people watch it and you enjoy doing it, do what you got to do.
Mhm.
But like, I want to see some shit where you're like, all right, you need to just using your hand strength alone, climb your ass across this fucking entire thing of water, and then you have to run up run up a inverted wall and fucking catch the top of it. Everyone
Yeah.
fails at that. Or you have to, you know, hold onto this rope as it swings across this fucking chasm and you have to let go at the right time. You know, that shit. I want that. I want fucking
Or better yet,
that's a sport to me.
just do Hunger Games. You know, that's it.
Hunger Games, shit, just fucking kill each other. Yeah. Fucking literally no literal Hunger Games. There's no weapons for nothing. You just have to kill each other with your bare hands. Just eat each other. That's it.
The Minecraft games. Oh my god. Yes, there we go.
Right?
3 fucking months just dropped in a fucking zone, and it's free for all.
Right?
One person represents every country. Yeah, there we go. But to finish things off here, with some proper cringe. Actually, okay, so surprisingly enough, the Chuny Boys, it's not as cringy as you think.
Well, it's meant to play on the cringiness, which is why it wouldn't be cringy.
Yeah, well,
If you're being cringy for the sake of comedy, like doing it on purpose, it's not cringy. It's funny.
yeah, exactly. Um, yeah, it's not as cringy as you think because it's like what John said, it's a lot more entertaining because a lot of this is drawn into this perspective of our main character Chan.
Mm.
So, like, she's literally just being dragged into their fucking hero club, and solving the most mundane cases. Well, actually, no, except one. One was a bad stalker case, and that was fucking hilarious how they solved that one. Oh my god,
Jesus.
because that one with the main stalker thing.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? A senpai was stalking like a girl in the class,
Mm-hmm.
and you know how do you stop a stalker from stalking and all that shit? You know, oh, tell her you have a boyfriend already. And out of all the people that she chose to be her designated boyfriend for this elaborate scheme,
Mm-hmm.
he chose the guy with the demon embedded in his arm to be her boyfriend.
Of course. Oh, the power I can't contain.
And that's exactly how that entire day goes.
Like, I
It's
want to see an
amazing.
anime where that's actually the plot. Like,
Wait, what do you mean?
where like there's a demon in his arm and he can't control it. I haven't seen one.
Like
I mean, I'm sure there's some out there.
Like
Yeah.
it's like legit, like, oh, like he like people think he's tuning, but he's legitly has a demon in his arm.
Well, like no, like
Yeah.
in like not people think he's shooting like an actual like there's the fantasy setting. He's got the dark death black dragon devil god
Right.
in his arm, and he just complains about like, oh, you know, if I release this power, the world will end, but I have to carry it to Mount Hula blah 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 and cleanse it or some shit, you know.
Right. So would you want something? Would you want something
I
where
just
like everyone's aware of his abilities?
I mean, I don't know about that one. I just want to see that level of cringe be taken seriously. I just want that.
Oh, okay. Because
I just want that as an anime.
I was sort of like leaning toward like Cardinal Kyokai, but that's more serious
The
in a sense.
closest one I could think is kind of like the Gray Man, except he could control his arm. So I guess that really doesn't count. I guess it would be like Inuyasha's Moroku, because he had a black hole in his hand, but he didn't like
Right.
always complain that he couldn't contain it unless he opened it and it got cursed. and it was gonna suck everyone in. But I don't know.
Right. Wow. Go back to the Toonie Boys though. This is definitely fun. It's just watching them go through every kind of like hijinks that their fucking club goes through. Yeah, because our main character, she gets labeled pink because was it the quote unquote leader of the hero club. He's got a fascination towards like Super Sentai and all that, so every member is labeled, a different color. Like he's red. Our otaku blondie dude, he's yellow. Our fucking edgy. We happen to have two edgy toonies in this case. One edgy toonie is purple, one edgy toonie is black, and we just got introduced to a new character, which I'm gonna be guessing is green, but yeah. So far I'm enjoying it. The only time I ever cringed in general was just with fucking purple, just because like he's self-aware, but at the same time he still does his own. He does the whole routine while being aware that he's doing a routine.
I don't know. That's that raises a good question. Is it more cringy because he knows he's being cringy?
Yeah, and he's also aware that everyone else is like doing their shit, like doing their cringy shit. Like he called all of them out, like just he never called them out to them, but like he's called them out that one of them acts like he's got a demon in his fucking arm, and the other one's just super obsessed with heroes, and the other one's just an otaku, like an otaku pretty boy. Like he's fully aware what everyone is going through, yet he's also doing the same cringy, edgy monologues whenever he's by himself, and does his routine as being that character.
Is it more edgy? It's like almost double edgy because you're being edgy. You're being edgy by doing your routine, but you're also edgy because you're aware that everyone else is edgy and you're calling them out on it.
Yeah. So, and that's probably that was the latest episode too, because it's centered mostly around purple. So that's centered around him and his ordeal. And I was like, that was probably the only time I ever got cringed, just because like he was fully aware of what's going on, yet he still does it. And yeah, that's about it. It's interesting.
But as for the list, I don't think I am gonna have to watch that one because I've been meaning to. Is it on Crunchyroll?
I don't recall actually.
All right, I'll figure it out.
Yeah,
legally, of course.
I'll say this one thing too. I don't know what they're insinuating, but our homegirl Pink, she's also awakening an ability. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but she's awakening somehow.
What are you saying?
It's not very apparent. No, it's very apparent, but like I feel like she, because she's so resistant to the whole idea, she's also getting sucked into the idea too of just being part of the hero club. Like there's been two different occurrences where she's kind of like have had premonitions in a sense, but she was like, what the hell is that? And I'm like, wait, is this something legit? Like, is she quote unquote awakening?
What are you saying?
They
She's
started
actually getting powers.
they started her off in episode 1 with her with the fucking eye patch, and that's the only reason why Red picked her out as Pink. Like, you're Pink. Like, don't worry, we the organization's after you only because you haven't manifested your powers yet.
God. You know what? I'm ready. I'm 100% ready for this to take a Showman sample fucking route where it's like, oh yeah, everything's quirky at first. Oh, no, not Showman sample. What was that one with the flags?
Oh, well, it was no flag. That's how I labeled it.
Yeah. Regardless, there was an anime where the main character could see like event flags, like you can see friendship flag, love flag, stuff like that, and just pop up on people's heads. But later on the anime, it got like, he's got the power to stop the interdimensional angel people from destroying the world. I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
He is Ragnarok.
He is Ragnarok. Like he went full edge, and I'm like, I don't even get what's going on right now.
Yeah,
but anyway, I need it to. I need that to happen where it's like everything's real, but like
Yeah, right. Because it's because obviously because the way everything's in perspective of our main MC Chan, right?
mm-hmm.
It all is weird. It's all weird to her. But for some reason, whenever shit go like she's starting to awaken to something. I don't know what the fuck it is, but like even she's noticing it herself. Like, what was that? Like she's having premonitions, having little like what is it? Like a spidey sense thing going on. Like a legit like it's like frame of just her spidey sense, and she's aware what is like, oh, what was that? And
I'm
she's slowly
so
getting
ready.
sucked into the idea of that.
I'm so ready. I'm so ready. I'm so fucking ready. I want it to fucking just misdirect you. Just think it's just a bunch of fucking weebs not weebs. I mean like
Well, there's only one
otaku,
weeb.
whatever.
There's only-
Tuning it up. But then
Mhm.
they actually have powers. I can't wait. I hope so. I pray to God. I love that kind of thing where it's just first to last episode don't make no sense, like how they get to each other.
Right, honestly. Because yeah, for the most part, it's just fun, harmless. But then they start putting in this shit for the main character. I'm like, are you doing this right now? Like, are you literally trying to give her abilities or some shit? I don't know where the fuck this is going, but
He's
sure.
gonna unleash that black dragon in his arm, Jomel, and I'm gonna be ready for it.
Oh my god, let's fucking find out. I mean, once you watch it, you'll know what I mean. You'll definitely understand what I mean when you start watching this.
Right.
So, but yeah, so far that's it. For the most part, I'm definitely continuing this. I mean, the ones who are also not, we didn't mention, is like, the ones that are continuing like from last season, like Doctor Stone, Fire Force, those are still going. But obviously, we've long passed the third episode of those, so I'm gonna be definitely going onto those.
I think we should also do like reviews of those, but let's do that next episode since we've been going on for a while.
Oh yeah, that's true. Kind of like a what's been happening kind of update, I guess, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we've been going on for oh my god, 2 hours. God damn it. Shit. Okay. Well,
As it happens.
it does. Yes. Whenever we do have these anime episodes, it does take a little bit of some time to sort out our thoughts, especially if the majority. I'm gonna have to name this episode, Jarron. He's eating dog ass, just because that was probably the main thing.
Please do.
Oh yeah.
I literally just thinking about that just makes me laugh so fucking much.
All right. But as always, guys, thank you for listening. Thank you for downloading us. Remember, guys, John and I will be going up to Wisconsin Dells in November at DaishoCon. So if you see us out there, you recognize our beautiful, ugly faces, give us a shout. Maybe give us a hi. And maybe we'll give you a picture or two. I don't know.
I will personally slap you in your face if you ask me to.
Well, there you go. If you
I
ask
probably
for it,
won't. I don't like hurting people.
well, that's true. Give them a good old bear hug or something. I don't know. Whatever they request, whatever they consent to, So, but as always, guys, thank you for listening. Thank you for downloading us. My name is Jomel Socorro.
My name is Jarron Gaddis.
And we are the Wannabe Woo Podcast, bringing the latest and greatest game anime news, reviews, and waifus for life.
Thanks for listening, guys, and we'll talk to you next time. Matane.